you had them 360s. And now them 360s, you see me, I'm bald head up here, bro. And I had them 360s. I look at a picture every day when I had them 360s. But they ain't here no more. So let's talk about that the evolution of going from a full head of hair to like just slowly seeing it dwindle away. And what does that do to the black man as far as like confidence levels? What does it do? Like in that moment when you realize that, oh man, I'm losing my hair.
Welcome to the Black Men Think podcast. If this is your first time here, know that the views and opinions expressed by the Black Men Think podcast are those of the Black Men Think podcast and not the individual members. With that being said, we're about to be unapologetically, undeniably black. Enjoy.
So welcome to the Black Man Think podcast. This your boy C Wisby, and I'm here with
Last name good, but my homeboy call me JD. I like that energy, dog. Know what I'm talking about, man. Yo, what
just practicing, man.
No, what we do after that?
I can't afford not to record, huh?
What we do after that? Marlon and Tori out here, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, rate, comment, review, like, do all the good stuff. Tell a friend, and subscribe to Patreon if you haven't already. Black Man Think, all the things. What's going on, man?
Man, just thinking about this year, man. It's about to be mid-April. Like time is flying.
Time is really moving for real. Like it is. 4 months have went by.
Yeah, it's like, man.
Yeah.
Like it's 26, man. Like soon we'll be saying 2030.
I mean, a quarter of the year is gone.
Yeah.
That is wild that you say that, man. I mean, yeah, it's I don't know, man. It may be because we just in that season of our lives where like things are just not auto. I don't want to use the word autopilot, but sometimes it does feel kind of auto-polish.
Yeah.
Like autopilot-ish. You know what I mean? It's just point A to point B and just kind of doing the thing, waking up, going to work, caring for the family. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, man.
Yeah, it'd be like, it's Monday, man. I'd be glad when it's Friday then.
Yeah.
It's Friday. Weekend go by so fast. It's a whole nother week.
Back on it. I've been doing a lot of restructuring, like business wise, and like trying to put myself on a different type of schedule.
Yeah.
Because like for the past couple of months, I was just kind of feeling like I was like all over the place. And I've tried schedules before, but specifically with the vending business, I was like, all right, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is when I'm doing my restocks. I ain't doing no restocking on Thursday, Friday. I'm not taking the girls with me on the weekend to do anything. I'm like, these are the days when I'm doing this. And if it can't happen on those days, it'll have to happen the following week. And just trying to, separate some things, man, because you start, even though if you're working for yourself, you can get going into motion, then it start to feel like, all right, hold on. This starting to feel like, work.
Yeah.
It's gonna feel like work, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like I felt like going through the motions, and I didn't want to feel like I was going through the motions like I've been in the past. You know what I'm saying? So had to recalibrate, make some changes, increase some prices. Some customers upset, but I'm like, yeah.
So they actually hit you up and ask?
Usually what'll happen when I increase prices, you'll be amazed at how long it usually take people to notice price increase. Because most people are just like, especially if you're using your card, most people just
right.
That motion is tapping the card and then doing the places. Ironically enough, that people question me about price increases are the places that are more cash dominant. So like my senior living facilities. I'll give you a quick story. So I go in to restock, and old guy in there. I like going there because I'm always around older people, and they always telling me all their stories and stuff. And like there's one guy, he was talking about, yeah, man, I grew up in New Orleans. End up in New York, and I was a driver for like this. I think he said it was this guy. He was like a venture capitalist or something like that back in his day. But he was like, man, this dude every year he would write his wife $1 million check, and that would be for her to handle the household for the year. So like handle all the all the things for the household. He was like, man, I was his driver. You know, I'll be on the boats with them and all kind. He was showing me pictures and everything on his phone or whatever. And he was like, "But man, by the way," he was like, "Man, like these prices, you know, they kind of get high for, you know, senior citizens." And I was like, you know, I told her, "Hey, I understand, but you know, if I increase prices for y'all, it's because prices been going up on my end." And kind of, you know, I've waited a while to do this. This is not something that I'm just doing just to do it. It's been calculated. I've been, you know, looking at everything. It's like, yeah, man, I get it. It was just like, you know, but we senior citizens on a fixed income. And he's saying this whole thing while he's in a Snickers. Snickers are $2.25.
When he Snicker bar $2.25.
$2.25 in the machine, right?
That's the price increase. Or
yeah. I mean, chocolate is that's like one of the more expensive items in vending, and it's expensive per unit, and it's very hard to charge more than like $2.50 unless you're at like the airport, you know, one of those type of locations. And so he's eating on this Snicker bar while he's saying that. And, you know, in my head, I'm thinking, I was like, hey, y'all don't have to eat this stuff. If y'all not eating, then the prices would definitely be different. The prices increase because the demand is here.
Yeah.
It's just economics. Like, it's here, y'all eating it, and y'all was eating it at this price, and y'all still eating it at this price. Y'all okay with the price increase. That's just how, you know, how it goes. And, you know, I'm getting ready to leave out. And he was like, man, you put some more Snickers in there, all right? I was like, yeah, I'll put some more in there. He was like, all right, good. I got to have me one of those. I was just like, you know, if you make decisions on your business based off of one person saying something, you'll be in a world of trouble, man. So you just have to just look at the data. That's the biggest thing I tell anybody to run their business, bro. Just look at all of the data and make a decision based off the data and not based off of the emotional people around you. Because that one person, I've had people ask me like, oh man, when you gonna put like Coke Zero in here? And early on, I would put Coke Zero in there and nobody would buy it. Yeah, so it's just like, look at the data, make calculated decisions.
So for products, and I don't want to turn this into
that's cool, man. We got topics tonight though. We got a very interesting topic that we're gonna talk about too.
So for products you don't sell, what you usually do, rotate them to maybe a vending machine and sell. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's I mean, you know, so one of the things that I've been learning like the past 3 months is that I was offering too many product selections. Mm-hmm. Like they call them SKUs. So I'm just offering too many SKUs in my machine. So say I might have a machine that's 4 wide, that means 4 selections across on one row, and I might have 6 rows. Mm-hmm. So if you're just doing quick math, 6 times 4 is 24. It's actually more products than that because you got candy bar selections too. But just to make the numbers easy, I would have 24 different products.
Okay, and
that's too many options for people that are making a quick decision.
Yeah,
it's not like going to the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? We in the grocery store. You at the grocery store for the average person probably in the grocery store for about 30 minutes to an hour. You know what I'm saying? You in there and you taking time to make. So it's like you might see some chicken and say like, no, I don't want that. Let me search around and find a chicken that's cheaper. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or I might get chicken thighs this week as opposed to chicken breast or whatever. But at a snack machine, a vending machine, you're coming there to get a snack.
Yeah.
You don't want to overthink that process. Yeah. You just like, man, I'm coming to get a bag of potato chips. Boom, I'm just getting my chips. You know what I mean? And so I had too many options for people. And, you know, with too many options, it caused confusion. So instead, you know, just looking at my data, I would say if my top 8 items or top 8 bag of chips, I would just only put them top 8 bag of chips. And then instead of having 8 different types of candy bars, if they only eating Snickers, Reese's, Twix and peanut butter M&Ms, then I'm doubling up on those.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, it just made the decision process a lot easier. Like, oh man, I'm just, boom, I'm coming to get exactly what I want. So it's a lot of psychology with buying, and it's things that we've done our entire life, but we don't think about it because we just, you know, like it's kind of like, the only thing I can pinpoint it to, like when we were in high school and you had Fruitopias were $1, and I think cookies were 50 cents. they didn't have sugar cookies, chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah,
It
no
was just
selection.
we got chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, and I think Fruitopia too. They maybe had like 2 different flavors.
Yeah, I remember like
strawberry passion.
Yeah, I remember
and then
that
I
one.
think the fruit punch one.
Yeah, and so it's like
Yeah,
we got 2 options. What y'all want? And if y'all don't, it's just eliminating all of that because you don't want to get people there. People shouldn't be sitting at the machine for 20 minutes trying to make a decision. Like, no, I'm coming here to get my Reese cup. Boom, I got it. I'm coming here to get my, plain Lay's potato chips. Boom, I got it.
yeah,
I don't care that you got veggie chips, plain, I don't care that you got all of these different things that I never want to eat. I'm coming to get the one thing I like. So just, look at the data and see what's actually selling and put that in the machine.
yeah.
So
Last question: what's the number one overall selling product across all vending locations?
For me, it is Coca-Cola. If we're talking about my top selling, I'm guessing I can actually look at it and tell you for sure. But like my top selling item in all of my machines, I sell more drinks than I do snacks.
Like canned sodas or a bottle?
I sell cans and bottles.
Oh, okay.
But if I'm looking at for the past 365 days, Coca-Cola is number 1, Snickers is number 2, Monster Energy is number 3. Dr. Pepper, Sprite, Coca-Cola 16.9 ounce, then Coke Zero.
Yeah.
So out of all of that, that's all drinks in one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what sells. Coca-Cola, but we in the South, Coca-Cola is gonna always.
Yeah.
Yeah. But higher margins are on sodas and Monster Energies. That's where you make your money at.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like you can buy a can of Monster Energy for like $1.30 a can, and I can sell it bare minimum $3.50 in the machine, no problem. I can sell them all day long for $3.50.
Yeah.
Some machines I sell them for $4 though.
But then don't they come in like 16 ounce, don't they? Taller?
Yeah, they 16 ounce cans and 24 pack. But you know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting them for $1.29.30.
Yeah.
And every time I sell that, I'm selling it for, if I sell it for $3.50, I'm making $2.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
So it's just
off a 24 pack, that's almost $50.
it's better margins. You know what I'm saying? Like with a can of soda, if I get it for 50 cents, I sell it for $1.50.
Yeah.
Just better margins, bro. Like as opposed to a bag of chips. You get chips for like between 30 and 40 cents a bag, and I sell them between $1 and $1.50. So like it ain't bad margins, but I would much rather sell. I'm making 3x on cans, and you know what I'm saying. It just drinks are better margins for you across the board. Thank you.
That's all right, man.
Yeah.
Hey, enlightening the people.
Hey, man, if y'all, here's an ad. Here we go. We don't have ads, but here go an ad. If you need more information on how to run and start your own vending business, go to goodbevending.com. Click at the very top of the screen. There is a link for a quick start guide. It's absolutely free. We just ask for your email address. You send us your email address, we'll send you a quick start guide. If you want any additional information like ebooks, we got an ebook there. And if you want more one-on-one consulting, offer that as well. And that's just a Zoom session where we can get more detailed answers to any questions that you may have. Boom. With that being said,
that probably was that the first Black Man Think ad. Oh, we
we did Homes Hydration. Shout out to,
that's
shout out
right.
to the homie Homes Hydration. I got to hit you up too, bro. I need some more tea. Because I'm out. So I need to order some more tea from you. But yeah, shout out to Homes Hydration. He killing too. He like business is booming up there, man. So shout out to you, bro. Sip of the week for me, I'm just I old fashioned with Basil Hayden. Just traditional old fashioned.
I just got a bottle of water down there, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing too.
It's hydration.
Yeah. That's true.
So before we started recording, we had some executive production help. And we were just asking like, hey, what would be a good topic for tonight's conversation, right? On the podcast. This person said receding hairlines. they had an interesting take on it, right? But I kind of want to frame it differently because I think they said it kind of tongue in cheek, like jokingly. So I want to change it around a little bit, and just because I think a lot of black men, this is something that a lot of black men end up dealing with. Like, you know, you had them 360s, and out them 360s, you see me, I'm bald head up here, bro, and I had them 360s. I look at a picture every day when I had them 360s, but they ain't here no more. So let's talk about that the evolution of going from a full head of hair to like just slowly seeing it dwindle away, and what does that do to the black man as far as like confidence levels? What does it do? Like in that moment when you realize that, oh man, I'm losing my hair. You still got hair, so you.
Oh yeah, it's not as
So
thick.
it's not.
It's not as
not like it used to be.
No, it's still we still good.
See,
It ain't time to go bald yet.
Look, that's how I start. We still good. So yeah, I mean, we could talk about it. I think it's an interesting topic. Like
receding hairlines.
Yeah, receding hairlines.
Yeah.
It
happens, man. Hey.
Yeah.
If you actually when you just look around to see how many men are either already bald or they're holding on, some are holding on, more than others. Probably should be, you probably should have already let it go.
Yeah.
That the Beijing, man, hey, do your thing, man.
Man, listen.
I'm
cool on unless they're trying to sponsor this podcast, then we can have a conversation. I'll share a story with you though. I remember, and for a long time, Corey and I, we've shared a couple of barbers.
Yeah.
And I remember one barber on the east side one time when he had this he used to put like a little stick. It was like the Beijing, but it was like a marker type.
Yeah.
And I remember when he first started doing it, I was like, bro, what are you doing? He was just like, no, I'm trying to fill you in up here, man, make the line crisp. And I ain't pay no attention to it at that time. And
it was crispy or what?
It was crispy. But what happened, the reason why I started going to him, I don't know if like my other barber, like he was in between locations or something. I can't remember why I started going to the east side, but little did I know, my old barber, I keep saying Barbara, my old barber knew that my hair was thinning. I didn't know that my hair was thinning, but the way that he was cutting my hair, like this spot right here is what went first on this side right here. What I didn't know was he was allowing my hair to like grow longer, and he was just keeping that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so like the way that he was cutting my hair was just like I had longer hair here, and he just like finessed it and made it look good without me knowing. Like I never even, knew anything, because you know how it was, like brush your hair, do-rag it up, wake up the next day, brush your hair, do-rag it up. That was the process. So I wasn't even really noticing everything because I didn't keep my hair low. I always had like, deep waves or whatever. And so it was one time I went to that other barber, and he cut my hair. And I was like, bro, what is called? He was like, bro, your hair, you ain't got no hair. And I remember I was so heated, bro, because I thought he had like gashed my head.
Yeah.
And when I finally went back to, shout out to Dre too, I went back to Dre, and I remember that moment when he was cutting my hair, and he was like, how you want it? And I was like, man, look, bro, this just low. I first started him cutting it low, like low, even all around. And then I was like, man, you think you can go lower? And he was like, I mean, yeah, I can do this wasn't a razor. It was I forgot the little micro blade thing. I don't know what they call it. Like the close trimmers. And he started doing, he was like, you sure? Because like if I do that, it's going to be like super low. I was like, man, I don't care, bro. Like run it. And once he started doing that, I probably went to the barber like maybe 10 more times. And then I was like, man, it's time to shave. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? But he was just, I didn't realize what he was doing that entire time with like, I guess like
trying to preserve
it, bro. And I was just like, oh man, it's cool. I'm not trying to be over here with the see-through joint. Like, just go ahead and cut it off.
Yeah, that's that's one of them things, man, where it's like at some point, you just gotta let it go. Yeah. You can hold on. I mean, some people can do that.
Yeah. I mean, come hat people. I definitely wear my hats. Like when my hair get too long, because I should shave every day. Because like I shaved this morning. Tomorrow, you're going to be able to see.
For real? It grows that quick?
Yeah, my hair.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Like, honestly, though, I could still grow a full head of hair except for that one spot.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I'm not thinning everywhere. Like, some people start thinning in the back.
Yeah.
People have the horseshoe. My joint just stopped growing. Like, it stopped growing here, and then it's starting to thin now on this side over here now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can still grow. If I wanted to, I can grow all my hair out.
Do that, man.
It's just gonna look crazy because this right here don't grow, bro. Like I'm talking about, it don't. I have very small follicles coming out of here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And so, but I don't like shaving every day. So, if I wait a week, I'll be out here looking crazy. I be wearing hats every day.
Do you personally know if someone ever done the hair implants? Yeah, so like the hair grafts? And they work?
Ironically enough, the person that I know who did it, I saw them do the surgery, because they would document everything. And then you know them, of them.
Okay.
They from the crib.
Okay.
But they did it and then they kind of like got off the internet.
Yeah.
And so I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen. I saw them come back. I saw them start progressing with it, and then like I just didn't see them on the internet no more. So I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
Yeah,
but I mean, I've seen people on the internet that have done it, and it
seemed like it worked. Yeah. To me, it's just like I don't know, man. That's one of them things for me personally. If it's gone, it's gone. I don't. Yeah, I don't think it's healthy for me to be doing.
No, like going to Turkey.
Yeah,
man. I'm cool on that, brother.
Or even what they do here in the States. Like I don't know if I want to go that far and to try to get some hair back on my head.
I said if I was really concerned about growing my hair, because I'm not concerned about. I'm cool with having a bald head. Like I got a good shaped head for a baldy. I don't have like a box head or anything like that. So I'm cool with having a bald head. But I said like if I ever wanted to grow it out, I probably would try like the hems, like like taking some medication, or But going to have like the surgery where they taking stuff from the back of your head and doing, I'm cool on that, bro. Don't your head be like swollen?
Man, it looks kind of scary.
Yeah, it do look scary. Yeah.
I mean.
But our hair is a part of our journey, man. And I know it's the same for women too, that, you get so caught up in your hair and your hair story and, that journey of it. But I think for most black men, at least the black men that I know, I don't know too many people that held on for too long.
Mm-hmm.
The only people that I see hold on, like black men that hold on, are the people that have like a lot of hair.
Yeah.
So like people that have like locks, I've seen them hold on way too long.
Yeah.
Like where they joint be back here with it. And I'm like, hey fam, like I know it's time though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. I think at some point it's just being presentable. I just wouldn't want my joint all the way back here with it, bro.
Yeah, that's a bit too much, man.
Yeah, man, too much, bro. Like, I like it. Like, who around you? Like, somebody should be. Somebody had to say something about that.
Something, man.
Yeah. Like, it's time, brother. It's time. But let us know. Y'all call in, leave us a voicemail 404-939-6477. Let us know if you are bald headed or let's hear the stories of the 360 wave days, the hair, the days of the braids, the days of the locks, all of that. We want to hear them stories, bro, because we sharing that journey. You know what I'm saying? Like out of our crew, I'm trying to see who is it. Just me?
What, bald head?
Oh, me and Tori. Me and Tori.
Yeah, Tori.
Yeah, me and Tori that are like actually have to shave or we look wild out here.
Yeah.
I remember Mo for the longest I thought was like going bald. He just used to keep his hair low.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mo still have a full head of hair.
I think you and I the only two that had braids back then, but you know.
Oh yeah, well Ace got them now.
Yeah.
Ace got them. That's crazy.
I remember them days, man.
Yeah, man. Dog, I saw. Oh man, I found a picture. It's a wild looking picture too. I had a picture with my braids, and I don't know if you remember, but when we were managing for Georgia State basketball, we couldn't have a beard.
Mm-hmm.
And man,
so I didn't have one back then. So
yeah. But you know, I always had a beard. It wasn't as full, but I used to do like a little chin strap or whatever. But back in those days, we had to kind of like be like the Yankees. We had a mustache, and I think we could do goatee.
Yeah.
But man, bro, I found a picture I had on like I think I remember the day of taking that picture too, because that day, shout out to Jelly. Jelly braided my hair in the student center, and I had on this big white hoodie. It was probably like a 3X hoodie. And dog, I was talking about first off my braids like because Jelly used to braid like super tight to the scalp. She used to braid tight. But I had those braids and I had a clean shaven face with just a mustache and like a little bit of goatee, dog. It looked crazy, dog. I will put that picture up and let y'all see that picture, man. But it was a wild picture. But I just remember having them braids, dog. Man.
Do you remember the first time you got braids? Like the very first time? Yeah, I still remember too.
Who did it? Who braided it?
Actually, it was somebody my cousin knew. Like, and I was, I didn't think my hair was that like long enough. He was like, I don't know, man. She probably can do it. Took me over there. She braided.
Were they?
Oh yeah, yeah. They probably just barely touched the hairline in the back.
The first time I got my hair braided was when we did the junior trip to New Orleans. My mom braided my hair.
Yeah,
and she braided it, and my joints probably stopped. You know, they stopped like at the hairline, like they went up the head, but they stopped at the hairline. But you know, back then the braids were. I wore a stocking cap, and I can tell you by the time we came back from New Orleans, they were coming loose.
Yeah.
And that's just how short, you know how it is, how short my hair was. But yeah, that was the first time I got them braided my junior year going on that trip to New Orleans. Yeah. I'm trying to see how long that. I think I started growing my hair when my sister was born in 2000. So that would have been about right. Because, yeah, that trip would have been in 2001. Yeah.
Yeah.
About three or 4 months after that. So.
Yeah, I remember when I got them. I remember when I cut them. It was just one day I just decided to just.
Did you cut yours first or me?
I think I did.
You might have been first,
but it wasn't too short. It wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, that
too
was
long after. Yeah.
I was just, man. I think a lot of that had to do.
Man, I just walked up the street to one of them barber shops up there, past the BP somewhere up there.
Yeah, right there on North Avenue.
Yeah, and
yeah, I think was it called All Star or something like that. I mean, it was right down the corner.
Yeah,
I remember across from the varsity. But yeah, bro, I remember the same thing. I just kind of woke up and was just like, man, I'm over it, bro.
Yeah,
and I don't even know why.
Me neither. No, I don't know why either.
It had to be. It was probably. I don't know, because I'm trying to think. That would have been like 03, 02, 03.
Yeah, I
probably
can't
03.
remember when it was, but
I'm just looking at.
I think I probably just got tired of the whole, I'm like, man, I never used as much shampoo and conditioner in my life.
You used to go through some
just going through the motion, man. You gotta get it, braided. Yeah. You gotta take them out. And it's like, man.
And to be fair, like we were not. Well, I'm gonna speak for me. Was not in a position financially to be getting my hair braided all the time. Like you're in college, so I probably would wash my hair myself and then try to go and have somebody braid it. But in college, I don't remember outside of Jelly. I'm trying to think who else used to braid my hair in college.
Man, I can't remember either. Because I had to be. Did I cut it I had to cut it my freshman year.
I think we both cut it freshman year. Maybe
I'm trying to remember. Now that you say that, I don't even know who.
It was probably early freshman year too, though. First semester.
Yeah.
And that's probably, if I'm guessing, that was probably part of the reason why. It was just, man, I don't have nobody to braid this thing. No, hold on. We had braids during basketball season.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, I remember how, cause I'm saying, like, I'm just talking about that picture with no facial hair. That was during basketball season. I had the braids.
Yeah.
So
maybe towards the end of freshman year?
Yeah, it was like probably the end of freshman year. But it was just, I mean, if I'm guessing, though, it was just a headache of trying to get my hair braided. Like, all the people that used to braid my hair in Macon, you know, they went there.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside of the twins, I think the twins, Chanel, I forgot who, it was one lady I used to go to. Man, I forgot her name. Used to braid my hair. That was like the person who I used to go to and like professionally braid my hair. I forgot her name.
Yeah, they used to be crispy though, man. You get that line up, put that do-rag on, man.
Crispy, dog.
Yeah.
I miss getting the braids. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, they cool if you keep them neat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like with locks, man. You know.
Yeah.
People keep them neat.
Keep it neat.
Yeah.
But shifting gears a little bit. I know it's been a while since we've talked, and been a while since we had an episode. Now that I think about it, but like, you know, we in that season now where it's spring, and spring is all about like spring cleaning and cleaning things out. Have you had an opportunity to like go through and purge? This is something that for me, this is something I usually try to do. I try to do it a couple times a year. My wife tried to do it every month, but me, I'm just being realistic. I'm more so like maybe 3 or 4 times a year where I kind of look around and see, all right, what do I have that's like taking up space?
Yeah.
And try to purge it out. Is that something that you do?
I think I do it year round, man, just for space wise, like, you know, to move stuff out.
Yeah.
Get stuff out the way. Speaking of space, well, even my phone, man, we were just talking earlier about, you know, just you know, clearing up space on your phone, because especially when it comes to like photos and videos, you might have duplicates, stuff that just keep building up. And I know, you know, the phone is so smart that, you know, it can say, you know, list all your duplicate photos or you know, stuff like that. But yeah, that's something I usually try to just do year round, so it won't be I don't set like a certain time of the year, just something I just periodically do.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better about it, man, because I don't know, sometimes I'll like right now that closet in there, that utility closet, it's so much stuff, bro. Like,
just give it all away, man, everything.
No.
Yard sale.
Yeah. Not a yard sale, but definitely there's just, I don't know, man. There's just some stuff what I don't want to do, because like I look at my mom and I look at like my mother-in-law, and they just have like stuff.
Yeah, man. That's
man.
I don't understand. Man.
And I mean, the way it happens is it starts now.
Yeah.
Where you just buy something and just like, well, I bought this, it's mine now.
Yeah. And what I realized too, man, especially with the older generation, it's how they were raised, man. Mm-hmm. Like if they didn't, you know, especially if they come from a household where they didn't have a whole lot.
Right.
Like, you know, back in the day, they weren't, you know, giving away stuff like that. I mean, they'll pass it on to somebody else.
Yeah.
But now it's like you may not have somebody to pass it on to, so you gonna hold on to it.
Yeah, man.
Like, why do you still need all this stuff, man?
Like I got I was looking on my shelf, right, in the closet. I was like, man, what is in this box? So I grabbed the box down. I opened the box. The box is full of boxes for albums, like vinyl records. Mm. So like when we were selling Paid in America, we had vinyl records that we were selling. We had to buy like the boxes to put those records in to ship them out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, we don't have no more of the records. Like, we don't ship all the records. Like, what am I doing with all these boxes? Yeah. They're just sitting there. And I'm like, oh, I should get rid of this. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, but what if I need to ship some records?
That's the thing, man.
It was like, now if I got to ship some records, now I got to go back and buy. So
right.
I don't know.
And it happens like that too. You like, man, I just threw that stuff away, or I just gave it away.
Well, I'm thinking about going through my vinyl record collection.
Yeah.
I've that right there. I don't think I'm not going past what I have there. Like I'll fill up. So right now y'all can't see it, but I have one of those IKEA bookshelves that I got my vinyl records in, and it's a row of 8. You know, it's like 4 on top of 4. And so I said with my 12 inches, I'm not gonna get more than enough to fill up that entire thing. So I got like, 2 rows basically, like a row and a half left.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't go past that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sticking with that. And so I was thinking of like, selling some of the vinyl, like, some stuff. I got a couple of duplicates, and it's some stuff in there that I ain't gonna listen to ever. You know what I'm saying? Like the reason why I got it there is I've just collected it over the years, but trying to condense that down to stuff that I really like and really want to hear, and then the other stuff just like, man, go ahead and get rid of that.
Oh yeah.
Small stuff, man. What about your shoes? Are you going?
Nah, man.
They with you?
They. As long as you keep them clean, man. It ain't no murder. It ain't no.
But you wear your shoes though.
Yeah, as long as my feet don't. They don't grow. We good.
Yeah, man. If they grow, then
I mean, these days you always can get rid of them, man. There's so many different ways of selling stuff. But throughout the year, I just try to do a little stuff here, a little stuff there, so stuff won't accumulate.
Are you done buying shoes?
I don't think you're ever done buying shoes. long. I'm not done walking, so I mean,
at your peak, how many pairs of shoes do you think you bought a year at your peak?
Bro, I couldn't. That's because
I know you got a lot of shoes. I think you probably between you and probably Chris, y'all got like the biggest shoe collection in the group.
Yeah. Man, that's a good question. At my peak, man, probably not many. Well, so I can't say that.
Like,
because you're just talking about all kind of shoes. Whether it's
not like J's. I'm just talking about like
shoes.
Like I'll put it like this: what's the most pair of shoes you bought in 1 month?
1 month? See, probably not many. Maybe about. Cause I started being like that's getting expensive. Maybe 2 or 3.
Oh, okay. So that ain't bad. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, no, that ain't bad.
Yeah.
I had to ask Chris this question.
Yeah. See, it probably ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
but you just got a lot that just over the years.
Yeah.
And
I've been wearing the same size since I was a senior in high school.
So that tracks. But I would say your collection probably 70% J's though.
70%?
70.
Probably. That might be good. Yeah, that might be good to say. Yeah. But it's crazy now, man. You have shoes now and they come out again. You like, I don't even really,
Yeah, no, make them the same.
Especially the way they, they mass produce stuff, man. It's crazy.
Man,
I mean, you can't tell the difference in the quality though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
My shoes, I'm dead in the water. I've been stopped. Like now, and I don't even have a lot. I gave away a lot of shoes, bro. When I started having like my foot issue, it's just certain shoes I can't wear anymore. Like I got rid of, I had a lot of Chucks. I think I may have had like maybe 12 to 15 pairs of Chucks. I got rid of all of them except for one.
Yeah.
I just couldn't.
What's special about the one?
It's the leather ones, the black leather ones. Like I really like those. They are high quality. They like an all year round shoe.
Yeah.
And the only ones that didn't feel flat.
Yeah.
Like all my other Chucks are like, your standard Chucks. I got rid of them though. I couldn't do it. And I was like, that was one of those things where I fought with too, because I'm been a Chuck fan for a long time. And I was just like, bro, I'm just holding on just to be holding on, bro. I can't wear these shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll be in pure pain trying to walk around with these shoes. I just had to cut them loose. I don't even think I think I donated them, like maybe Goodwill or something. I ain't even tried to sell them.
Yeah.
It's like, because I felt like if I tried to sell them, I was going to end up holding on to them. It was like one of those things like, all right, just back up to the Goodwill. Here y'all go.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was
so what shoes are usually in your rotation?
in a week time, like my everyday shoe, like just comfort, regular. Like I'll have on those Crocs, those Salehi, Benberry, I think Salehi Crocs. Those like my go-to. I got a couple, like 3 or 4 pair of those.
Yeah,
so I wear those pretty regular. They're comfortable. They're wide, so I can I got plenty of room in them and whatnot. And then I got a couple pair of Adidas that I wear. Like even my Huaraches, bro, like they just too tight on my foot now. Like I don't know. I can't wear them like I want to.
Because Huaraches kind of hard to put on too, aren't they?
Yeah, they hug your foot.
Yeah,
and they're really a shoe that you should buy a size up.
Okay.
And I got all of them in 12s, and like I probably realistically need like a 12 and a half in them, but I know they don't, can't get a 12 and a half.
Hard to find. Yeah, that's like them Barclays, man. They kind of hard to put on too.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, man, the older you get, man, that comfort, man. I know them Vomero 5s, man. I'm Nike Vomero 5s. I got a couple pair of those. Those real comfortable. Yeah.
Adidas has been, as of late, that's been super comfortable for me. Like Adidas. I haven't even tried Hokas. Yeah. I got a pair of High Techs. Super comfortable.
High Tech, the company make the boots.
Yeah, bro. Like I was at Costco and they had them for like $24. Like, man, it's just a black shoe. It ain't nothing special about it. So let me just try these on.
Yeah.
But I would put them on. I was like, man, these things so comfortable, dog. And they, I wear them pretty regularly, like working out and, if I'm just walking around, like vending machine stuff, because they, waterproof shoes and they comfortable though. But that and Adidas is like, it's probably my go-to right now.
Yeah. A lot of time, man, I just slides, man. They right there in the garage, man. Man.
But I treat my Crocs, I treat them like slides.
Yeah.
So that's I wear those Salehi Crocs just about as every day. Like I got on Crocs right now, but these are like more so I made these into house shoes. I don't even wear these outside like that. But
you ever wear your Crocs without socks?
I have before,
Yeah.
I mean they especially like on the beach when I'm vacationing and all that. Yeah. I wear them.
Yeah. Man, when the last time you wore a pair of Timberlands?
That's actually a pair I need to go and buy. I need to go and get me a pair like
the
construction.
Week? The week.
Because I don't have.
Make sure you get the real ones, man. I don't forgot I think they gave a name to the other ones. I can't remember.
The butt naked. I think they call butt.
Something.
You got to get the double sole.
Yeah,
double sole, and don't get the what is it? It's the double sole. Cause like they have some that just be flat.
Yeah.
You got to get the one with the double sole.
And I think the ones without the leather around the top.
Yeah, without the you don't want to get the ones without the leather. I think they call them butt naked. The one without the leather.
It's something there. I'm like, man, y'all, wow.
It's like New York terminology though. Yeah. But I definitely need a pair because I haven't had a pair of constructions in like.
Oh yeah, if I see them on sale, man, because it coming up in a good time for the summertime.
Yeah.
Like they usually go on sale.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I caught some for about, man, I don't know, like low ones, I believe, or was it $100?
Oh, because now they're like $200. I think.
Yeah.
I haven't bought a pair. The last pair I had like two. So I had an all solid brown pair, and then I had a tan pair that bro, something stupid happened with them. Like I got something on them that I couldn't get out, and I was just like, well, they dead in the water.
Must have waterproof them thing, man.
Probably. It's something that happened, bro. I don't know what it was, but I was just like, I was pissed off too because they
got to spray some of that Crep.
Yeah.
That Crep Protect.
And I do have a pair of what they call them like beef and broccoli, but that ain't the colorway. They like tan and white, but the Euro hikers.
Okay. Euro hikers.
Euro hikers. I got a pair of those still in there.
Yeah.
That I probably wear them like twice a year. They still clean though.
Oh yeah. People know I got a pair of Euro hikers. They still clean.
They
man.
comfortable shoes though. Yeah. Euro hikers. I got a pair of polo boots that Those things, they done. But
Yeah, I remember polo boots used to be in.
They
What
in.
about lugs? You remember lugs?
I had
The
one pair of
lugs,
lugs.
Eastlands.
I had one pair of lugs. They were blue. I had a blue pair of lugs. No.
You remember Eastland?
Yeah. Eastland was Eastland and Duckhead.
Yeah.
I don't think I had a pair of Eastlands though. I don't think.
Yeah,
I
I
did.
never had a pair of Eastland either. I remember lugs. I don't think I had lugs.
Durango. I had a pair of Durango boots.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah,
A pair of Durango boots, little cowboy.
I remember Durangos, man.
Yeah, I
That's
had
some
one pair.
throwbacks, man.
Yeah, I had. And what's crazy? They my mom found them in the attic, bro. Like I guess they had like a lot of my shoes. They still got some of my shoes in making, but she had them in the attic. She was like, "What you seen these?" I was like, "Man, I ain't about to wear them."
But I remember Durangos.
Durangos, and because I didn't wear them a lot, like they in good condition. You know what I'm saying? Because they were a high quality shoe. It's just I wasn't wearing them like that. You know, I probably bought them just on some like, oh man, give me some Durango boots, and then I got them. I ain't really like them.
Man, that was some throwback brands, man.
Yeah.
Make me think about Jabot jeans, man.
I want to.
My first pair all black, bro. I paid like I think about $80
at least
close to $100 from Macy's.
No, I had so many
With
pairs
straps,
of
bro.
Jabos. Funny enough, I never had a lot of the ones with the strap. I had like the other kinds. So
Yeah,
I
had all kind of one with strap. I had some baby blue ones with the strap.
What you did when you gave them out? Gave them away?
Man, you know that's a good question, man. I must have like.
Because you can wear them now. I know you can wear it now because we got them big.
I wish I would have still had them, man.
Man,
I don't know what happened to them. I probably.
I know. I gave a lot of mine to my cousin
somewhere. Yeah,
I know. I gave most of my clothes that were, you know, when we got out of the baggy era.
Yeah,
I gave them to my cousin because he was like, you know, he husky, and so he was like, oh shoot, these actually fit me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But he got all my Jabos, and I had, man, I spent so much money on Jabos.
Man, Jabot, bro.
Oh man, I had probably about a good 8 pair.
Yeah.
But I intentionally didn't get the ones with the straps because the ones with the straps was like everybody.
Yeah.
They were the popular ones. So I would get the ones that were like, you know, just regular denim and they had it, you know, in the zipper and all that. Yeah, I spent some money on Jabos. All from Macy's.
Reason Jabos.
All from Macy's, dog. A lot of them. Good times.
And TJ Maxx started selling some stuff. You'd be lucky you can cop some.
Yeah.
Cop some there.
Let's see. Do we have a Ask a Black Man this week? We do not have Ask a Black Man. So I say this. Give us a call, 404-939-6477. Leave a voicemail. Let us know if you got any questions. We'd love to get them on the pod. Hold on. We do have... Somebody sent a text message, but they were trying to reach out about being on the podcast. Never mind. If you want to be on the podcast, send an email and we can go from there. Email is blackmanthinkpodcast@gmail.com. We'll set it up. So look, that's it for tonight, man. I don't have anything extra unless you got something extra.
Oh, we're good, man.
We're good. All right, man. Well, look, remember, Black Man Think Podcast, where we elevate our black man because black man be out here thinking. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, rate, review, tell a friend, and make sure y'all join Patreon. Go to Patreon right now because that's what we about to do. All right. See y'all later.
The Black Men Think Podcast.